Good afternoon from New York Realm. Ozone Park, 101st Avenue. Between 98 and 97th. As you can see, we've had sinkholes here. We had a bunch of sinkholes here. DOT, Alternatives, knows about it. They know about it. Look at this shit. Even the e-bike drivers are afraid of it. Yeah. Well, look, now we have a new one. It must be the heat, man. It must be the heat, or just, you know, it's just that these roads, the road over here on First has been dilapidating for quite a long time, and the extremely hot weather has exposed it. Let's take a peek now, shall we? This is really heavy. There we go. And there's a freaking traffic cone down here. So the Department of Transportation Alternatives, they know about this, and they threw what they did when they came here. They threw a traffic cone down, and then it got worse, and then they put one of these big dimples down. Yo, better slow down. You better slow down. Yeah, this road had, no, the thing is, they gotta close this fucking road. They gotta close it. Because they know about that, it's collapsing. Those freaking holes are gonna probably open up again soon. Yeah, you all better cooperate over here. This is a freaking disgrace. This is a fucking disgrace. Streets are literally falling apart. You know, we've had summers before, we've had heat waves, but the roads were fine. The roads are freaking fine. The roads survived. But the thing is, like, the Department of Transportation Alternatives, they've been too busy doing bullshit. Too busy fucking making fucking protected bike lanes, public realms. And all the other freaking roads, they know damn well are not freaking, they're all in disrepair. They're all collapsing. They know this. And now their recent stupid shit to avoid their responsibilities for maintaining all the roads in New York City is that conduit corridor. Well, now you got to cancel it. Yeah, I'm even going to tell the indicted mayor to tell Adonis Rodriguez to cancel that stupid conduit corridor. Enough wasting money on those workshops. And we're not going to give Transportation Alternatives fucking consultant friends any more goddamn money unless they're going to come out here and fix the fucking streets. Really, this is it. Yeah, they're gonna have to close this fucking. They're gonna have to close this block, because this is not freaking safe to drive on. And they can't fucking keep patching and up over and over and over and over again. This is New York Realm, Impunity City, now more than ever. You better slow down. Better slow down. Yeah, one day one of those idiots are gonna like fucking fall to the goddamn freaking earth. Because you don't know. I mean, one day I could be driving, all of a sudden, plop. This is New York Realm. Cancel the conduit corridor. And, you know, the DOT needs to be investigated because they're hooking up all of Transportation Alternatives buddies. Really. And also with Mandani as the Democrat nominee. Well, he's a goddamn tool for Transalt, as much as Brad Lander is, and that's dangerous shit. Because Transalt, those freaks think they think they're gonna run the freaking city, like they already sort of do now. It's gotta end. It's gotta end. Good afternoon from New York Realm. This is Ozone Park, 103rd Avenue. And this goes out to the Department of Transportation Alternatives. Now, you folks have had a nice little celebration the other day. Yeah, celebrating summer streets. Basically gonna barricade streets to vehicles so people can play silly games, nosh on like avocado toast and drink maca lattes, and everybody has to drive somewhere else. Yeah, but here in Ozone Park, we have our own version of open streets. Yeah, check it out. They're literally open. They're opening up. Yeah. Now, the other day, there was a big dimple here, like one of those traffic bollard dimples, and for some reason, it's gone. Somebody took it, and now we have this pothole here. That's right. Be careful. People got to slow down. Let's slow it down. Slow it down. Stupid people. They just can't stop. They just don't want to lose any convenience. Anyway, yeah, these are the open streets we have here. Traffic's pretty heavy here every day. Yeah, be careful. Now it's safe to go. Yeah, look at the open street. Big giant hole. No, I mean the DOT is not even bothering. I mean, where the hell are they? Actually, they did come here. They know this is here. This is a traffic cone. Yesterday the other day they had a bollard here, an orange bollard here, and now, and you think they would have just, you think they would have fixed it, or at least put a metal plate over this shit? That's what usually happens when holes like this form. Holes that I've never seen before. Riding fucking 50 years in this neighborhood. This is just idiotic. This is not the time to throw a park either. See, the DOT apparently wants people to wreck their cars. They want people to wreck their cars. Yeah, watch it. Slow it down, everybody. Better slow down. I gotta direct traffic here. Slow down. Slow down. I gotta direct traffic. I'm trying to do a segment. I should probably do this early in the morning when nobody's out. But this can't wait. This is just obscene. It's mostly fucking obscene, but this is super dangerous. The DOT should at least fucking put a goddamn plate over this. They do it all the damn time when they're doing infrastructure work, when they have to dig holes in the damn street. Usually involves other departments and energy companies and whatnot. No, like War Department, but they didn't bother. Just let this here. And considering that this is a holiday weekend, you know, tomorrow's actually a holiday, the DOT ain't gonna come by and fix this. Idiot. They're too busy celebrating open streets. That's what they're doing. They're celebrating shit that has nothing to do with transportation. Yeah. And also, they're fucking, they're more interested in redesigning conduit to make it some sort of like Babylon for freaking for freaking walking and cycling and shit. Like this utopian bike network, bike and walking network. They want to put bike lanes on the. They want to chop up the grass there and put bike lanes there in some community centers. But this is just. This just shows here. You know, we need to have a state of emergency for the streets. Yeah, because it's just ridiculous what the DOT is more concerned with. They're more concerned with turning roads to playgrounds and to patios to die on. When that money should be going to parks. Slow down. You don't see that? You gotta slow down. And this guy, why are you double parked here? Making it worse. Yeah, the streets of New York are in a state of emergency. I'm pretty sure this is not the only one. I bet in the Bronx, neighbors of the Bronx, Brooklyn, Staten Island, I bet you they have holes like this too that are being ignored by the Department of Transportation Alternatives. Yeah, and you know what? I'm gonna send this out to Mayor Adams too, Mr. Nightlife. That's letting the city turn to shit. Yeah, tell Adonis Rodriguez to stop everything he's doing and fix the streets. In fact, you should stop the open streets and put the summer streets bullshit altogether. Yeah, these are the summer streets of Ozone Park. You want to see some more summer streets? Yeah. See, the DOT knows, and that's the thing, the DOT knows there's something wrong on 103rd Avenue because other sinkholes have been forming here too. Look at this, like 6 patches here. You know, I don't even put that many patches on my bike when I get my inner tube when I get a flat. I usually throw that shit out. There's a sinkhole forming here. And that's another thing. People need to stop speeding. I'm not going to lie. Speeding is a freaking problem still. Well, anyway, let's roll on up on the 103rd Avenue corridor of death. The 103rd Avenue summer streets of hell. And you're gonna see more. You're gonna see another one. That's fucking. You're gonna see another hole in the earth. Gotta be careful over here. Oh yeah, look at this collection. These don't have plates. You know that, right? Oh, actually they do. Yeah. Oh. See, there's another one. There's another sinkhole. The DOT, and I'm sure the War Department knows about. And it just keep patching up, thinking it's gonna be better. This already did. I told you I knew about this, and it's sinking again. It's sinking again. See that shit? See that little crevice? That's it. It's sinking again. That's what a shit job the fucking Department of Environmental Protection did. That's another thing. Just like the Department of Transportation's anti-transportation, yeah, the DEP, they don't protect the environment. Okay. 103rd Avenue corridor continues. Summer streets of hell. And we're gonna conclude this one video segment with a hole. With a hole I've covered many times before. Many. And Department of Transportation Alternatives, this is another one they patched over a dozen times, knowing how severe the damage is here, know how fucking dilapidated it is, and get a load of it. Whoop, you gotta wait. Get a load of this shit. Look at that shit. Yeah, there's another open street. How's that for open streets? How's that for summer streets? That's another thing. The punishing heat in the last freaking week and the humidity has exposed what shitty work the Department of Transportation and Department of Environmental Protection have done. This is DOT though here. It's a freaking disgrace. It's a fucking disgrace. I mean, I've never seen shit like this before. This is unprecedented. And it's freaking hilarious how the DOT keeps bragging about how many potholes they filled when it should actually be alarming that you had to fill that many. And also, they're not even filling potholes. They're fixing divots. That's what they did. even with freaking street reconstruction, they're playing with the fucking data and shit. Playing fast and loose with data. So anyway, that's how we're gonna end this, I guess. Really not much more to say. And these are the summer streets in Ozone Park, Queens. Summer streets of hell that are falling apart before our very eyes. And they're putting people's lives in danger. Actually, lives and property. You know, because cars are expensive. We know that. But people, they need them and they want them. And they're better than freaking riding a bike around town. You can't, and you can't fucking. That's the thing. This is not Park Slope, Brooklyn, where you have like the luxury to get a cargo bike and put like 3 of your kids on it, which is stupid and dangerous anyway. So this shit has got to end. And this is only like 4 blocks of 103rd Avenue. There are, I tell you, I've actually covered before and did impunity blog features on it. This whole avenue is in a state of emergency. In fact, I think all the roads should be in a state. I think this should be a state of emergency for all the roads in New York City. I mean, even on Peter Frischhoff's block, 103rd Street, the DOT never fixed that road either. They just poured paint on it. Just to steal and put plans on just to steal parking spaces. Meanwhile, we have this. Literally open streets. More like open sore streets. This is New York realm. Impunity City. Now more than ever. Oh yeah, one last thing. Cancel the conduit corridor. Fix all the corridors first. Fix all the corridors that matter. This is New York Realm. Department of Transportation Alternatives 2021 to 2025. $400 million in public realms, which includes Broadway and many other locations in high-end areas in Brooklyn, Queens, Manhattan. Hundreds of miles of new bike lanes, which includes two-way bike lanes and the dangerous Bedford Avenue bike lane in Brooklyn that has led to many conflicts, aka crashes, involving e-bikes and people. $88 million being hoarded for to remake the roads 34th Avenue in Jackson Heights into a fake park. And this year, $6 million for more open streets and to extend the dining out program that was spawned from the pandemic. Whew.